Last time on Our Neighbor's a Murderer. 3 roommates continue the search for clues to find out if their neighbor across the street, Professor X, murdered his lover, Nancy. We rejoin the gang in their pursuit of truth on Our Neighbor's a Murderer.
Out the window late one night, we saw a terrifying sight. Our neighbor murdering his wife.
Allegedly.
We search for clues to find the truth.
Please help me.
To catch a killer on the loose.
There's blood everywhere.
Become the greatest roommate sleuths.
Anybody got any clues?
Hello, listeners and fellow sleuths. Welcome back to Our Neighbor's a Murderer. Red rum.
Whoa, went for the red rum.
Yeah, I read a Wikipedia article about The Shining because I'm too afraid to watch it. But
Yeah, so, what did you think of The Shining via the Wikipedia? How would you rate The Shining based on the Wikipedia?
based on the Wikipedia article, I would give it an R rating. Or did you mean how many stars?
No, yeah, I meant like as a review of as the movie.
Oh, God.
But you're right on the money. I don't know if you saw the rating on the Wikipedia, but you're correct. It's rated R.
I would give it
restricted.
R rating. It sounded very scary. Almost as scary as our podcast, which I would also rate R. I think
R?
it is. It's rated explicit, which I've never been explicit in my
No,
life.
that's pretty much that's an R rating in the podcast world.
That's a
explicit.
I wish my friends, this is the part we do a little meta show. I'm out on the streets and I go to my bridge club, 58 to 29, 48 years old.
Yeah.
And I go to my bridge club and some of my friends are like, oh, we can't listen to the cast. It's explicit.
And then there's me outside with a boombox just blasting it.
Yeah.
Really trying to promote us, but you can only do so much. And also explicit material is not necessarily allowed in public. So usually the fuzz comes down hard on me.
Yeah,
and
I'm sorry, by the way, that when you're out there promoting it, I pretend like I don't know you.
No, it's okay.
I hope that's not weird.
I assume that's going to happen when I do what I call publicity stunts, but what most people call obnoxious. So it's a thing that goes part and parcel. I guess we should introduce ourselves too, by the way.
Yes.
I'm Brandon.
I just went right in.
Yeah, I'm roommates with Guy, who is not here today.
Guy is still recovering. He was, if you remember, sick last week.
He was sick last week. He got a real harsh bug. I'm maybe catching it a little bit, which is why I got myself you can hear that lozenge.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and that's real. I can confirm, listeners, that's not any fancy FX work. That is a real lozenge.
That's a real lozenge clacking on real teeth. Partially fake. Thank you, dentist.
Well, I'm not worried about getting sick because 1, I got the flu shot. 2, I have not been sick since I was 35 years old. What? Yep.
Never?
Never.
Not even runny nose, hay fever?
Nope. Ever since then, I don't know what it was. I started drinking water.
You started at 35?
Yeah, I was very dehydrated before.
Yeah. You know what? I suppose just not drinking water for that long, I wonder if it would build up immunities or totally crumble them.
Definitely built them up.
And then
now
you start drinking water and you're like a superhuman.
I am superhuman right now, which is amazing. Speaking of super awful humans, let's see. What's he up to over there?
Well, all right. He's got his blinds kind of pulled down at this point, which is weird, right?
Yeah.
He normally has those wide open, which is perfect viewing for us.
Yeah, he hardly ever pulls them down.
It's very, I don't like it. All we can see right now is from his waist down, and he's kind of pacing back and forth.
Yeah, and it looks like he's not biting his nail, just, picking at it like a nervous tick.
You can see the shadow on the blinds. He's got those cloth blinds. You can see him picking at his nails through it. He's got some kind of, it looks like he's got an object in his hands that he is trying to open, like a small object or something.
Maybe he's peeling a hard-boiled egg.
Could be.
Opening.
Let's name the things he could be
yes.
peeling. It could be an orange, a clementine orange. It's got to be small.
Oh, or a Reese's, taking the foil off of a Reese's.
Wait, the foil. Oh, yes. You know what? My brain went straight to pieces.
Oh, yeah.
But you wouldn't peel a Pisces. That would be real. That would be psycho.
That would be
That would be exactly the kind of...
That's the kind of thing he would do.
All right. Well, for what he's doing over there, we're going to say he's peeling a Reese's Pieces, I think, because that seems most likely.
And by the way, I just learned this the other day. Like, I learned people in Illinois say Reese's Pieces, but it's Reese's Pieces. It's Reese's. You can
right?
use Reese's. Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces, yes.
Reese's Pieces. Pieces of Reese.
Not Reese cups.
Reese Pieces
is not a thing.
Well, that's a good segue. I actually brought some snacks to give to our first guest.
Welcome. We are so glad to have you.
Thank you so much.
Please introduce yourself to our listeners.
Yeah.
And take some snacks.
Yes,
thank
please
you
have
so
some.
I just want to say for the record, I am squarely on the Reese's Pieces side.
Yeah, pronunciation-wise.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I do not peel them either. I don't peel.
Thank God.
Who does?
That's what I don't. I don't understand that. I am not interested in any person that wants to do that.
No.
But thanks for having me, you guys. My name is Barbara Bush. Barbara Bush. I'm sorry.
Freudian.
I'm sorry. You
We
can
know that
tell
your
I've
name
got
is not Barbara Bush.
heroes. You can tell I've got heroes. I'm Barbara Chips.
Barbara Chips.
Barbara Chips.
But I think I was Barbara Bush in a past life.
I actually think
Snacks.
Barbara Chips is better because my favorite food, as our listeners know, are potatoes. Specifically
Are they?
chips.
Yep.
Wow, I think we're gonna get along just fine.
I know. We're already fast friends.
I like it. I like it a lot, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the certified pet walker of Chicago. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I build that myself, but I know that it is well deserved. So.
Oh, okay. So there's not a certification process you went through. You just have claimed yourself to be certified?
Well, not per se. I
Okay.
mean, there are certainly things that you can do to earn pet walking more. I would say the number of pets you walked maybe certifies you.
Yeah.
The number of people that you've called about pet walking certifies you.
Sure.
There are any number of things that you could add to the list and to the resume to really up your game.
Is it one of those things like, you know how I officiate my friends' weddings? That's one of
Sure.
my hobbies.
Yeah.
I mean, I just got that online. Is that something you can do with the pet?
You
pet
certainly can do
certification?
that. You certainly can do that. There are many pet walkers out there that are certified online. I personally don't feel that I need that. But I understand that some people need a little boost.
You have a self-confidence that speaks for itself. No piece of paper can replace
well,
that
not
kind of
to
thing.
not to toot my own horn, but Rudy toot.
Toot it. Toot it. Toot it loud. Toot it proud.
Yeah.
Well, I do not have that confidence. I actually, just as you two were talking,
sure.
certified myself as a dog walker because I want us to be friends, Barbara. Oh, I'm a dog walker too.
Oh, I love that. Well, that's great. Cool. You know, we always knew we need new kids in the field. I don't want it to die. You know,
Yeah.
Pets need walks.
Pets need walks.
Pets
Well,
need walks.
I'm very interested in. I mean, most pet walkers are sort of self-employed. I get the feeling. Is that
sure.
true?
Yes.
And you probably have to self-promote. And
100%.
just as a person who uses a boombox outside of windows where you can see people, I'm very curious. How does one promote, or what have you found to be most effective? I mean,
Door to door.
yeah, really?
Door to door, 100%.
Door to door.
Door to door. Hit those doors.
And okay, so I feel like we could use this in a couple different ways.
Sure.
One, we can self-promote by going door to door. I mean, that's just the most obvious use of going door to door to self-promote. Yes, that's true. Personal touch.
100%.
Two, we could go knock on Professor X's door.
No, I don't want to get murdered.
I think that is a great idea.
Yeah.
I think it's a great, you know, every time that I walk by that house, something in me just senses that there's a tarantula in there that needs a walk.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah.
I know that he has a pet tarantula. I just feel it.
You're walking around in his apartment building. Everything feels normal and safe, cozy, homey. You get by his. There's like it's like a siren from the seas has like touched your spine, and like there's a chill. It feels evil.
It's like you just dipped into my soul and pulled out my feelings. That's exactly right.
Oh my God.
There's
or do you feel like the tarantula, like, is it like a vision? Like maybe he's the tarantula. Maybe he
oh my God,
is like, has that same energy of like, I'm going to catch other bugs and I'm going to eat them.
my God. Well, I can't fight that.
Yeah.
That might be right.
Oh my God. That's so scary.
He seems like a spidery guy from what you guys say about him.
Well, this is a question I have for you. I feel like a person could learn a lot from someone's pets.
Well, absolutely.
You could maybe intuit a few things about the owner. Professor X has a cat. Now, I know you're a dog walker.
You know, I don't discriminate.
Should we make assumptions about cat owners, like outright? Should we do that?
Some cats get walked. I see it.
Oh, yeah. I've walked many cats in my day. I've walked, at least 24.
At least 24 cats.
At least 24 cats.
At once?
Well, no, I'm not a crazy person.
No, I wouldn't know.
Nobody wants to take that on.
Sure.
Nobody wants to take that on. But I do it. I would do it if somebody asked me.
Cats.
Yeah, I would do it.
You are up for the challenge.
I am, because I've been around. I've been around the block. I've been around this block actually probably 200 times just today.
Yeah, no, I've seen you down there. We look down and we can really, there's not a ton going on our street, hence why we have ended up watching our neighbor a lot. But,
Sure. Well, we all do.
You know, I'll say this, every now and then I'll be like, man, I've totally lost track of time. I don't even know when to eat. And then I'll see you walk by and I'll be like, oh, it's 6 o'clock. It's time to...
It's barb o'clock.
Yep.
It's barb o'clock.
It's time to eat.
I love that.
It's chip time.
I love it. It's all about the chips, baby. Speaking of, I'm just going to grab. Is that
yes.
all right?
Yes.
No,
That's what those snacks. I thought this was like a new fun thing we can do for our guests is, you come all this way. We should give you some snacks.
Mm-hmm.
That's big, you guys. That's really big of you. I appreciate that a lot.
Also, it helps to get some of the bags of chips out of the apartment. There's just a lot.
Well, so Guy also likes to try to take pictures. He sets up chips and potato things. I don't totally understand his art.
Yeah. Well, who understands art?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And to that end, who would make art?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
If Brandon and I were dogs, what kind of dogs would we be?
Oh my
which kind
God.
of dog is Brandon?
Yep.
Wow, that is a great question. My God, let me look at you.
Yep. Study me. I will stay as still as possible.
Stay. Sit. Stay.
Yeah.
My inclination is to obey everything you say.
Greyhound.
What?
I see that 100%.
Do you see it? I
love
see it.
to travel.
I feel it. And you
look
feel
just like a bus.
And I feel like you're explosive. When you decide to do something, you're right out those gates.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Lickety
When
split.
I see the thing, I chase it.
I can
the thing
see
that I want.
I feel that about you. I do. I do.
That is spot on. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
You're going to get that new job, Brandon. You're going to get that new job.
Don't get my hopes up.
You're getting a new job.
We don't have to talk about
I'm
this
looking
now.
for an assistant.
You got to greyhound it.
You're looking for an assistant?
Yeah.
My God.
Greyhounds are trustworthy and loyal.
Would I have to walk cats?
You 100% would have to walk cats.
He's out.
All right. Well, that was a good interview.
it
was a good practice.
I wanted to... I've read a lot of things to say in job interviews. Be honest with yourself.
Yeah, sure.
As much as the employer.
Yeah.
So, if you agree to something you don't want to do, then why be surprised when you hate that job later?
Amen. That's why I don't walk iguanas, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
It's like, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to pretend that I want to do it just so I can make a client happy.
Exact. So many jobs are iguanas out there.
It's too much. It's a shocking number of iguanas. It really is. It's too much. So, anyway.
Okay. I have a question, but we need to know what dog.
Well, I've been thinking about
Michelle
it the whole
is.
time.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Oh my gosh,
It's a dash end.
Oh my gosh.
What? Yes.
Don't you see it?
I can absolutely see it.
You see it and you feel it?
I feel like a little bit because I'm short.
Well, so here's the thing.
small,
Here's the thing.
lovable.
I feel like I know about dachshunds.
Sure.
You can correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong on this. But they're like small and cute. They seem, very very docile. But man, when they attack something, they can be vicious.
Passion.
Passion
Passion is the word.
Not vicious. I just think I'm passionate.
You
and
are.
when I want to take a stand, I take it.
Yeah.
Like a dachshund.
Yeah, you don't
That's why
stand
you
very
brought
high,
snacks.
but you do stand
Yes.
That's true.
like a dachshund.
You could stand on a stool or something too.
No, people always think I'm taller than I am too. People will be like, "Oh, 6'2", and when I stand up, they realize, "Oh my gosh, she's 5 foot."
They think you're 6'2" when you're sitting down.
Yes, because I think I have a big personality.
You have that what's that energy? You've got the big energy.
Big feet energy.
Yeah,
I
that.
got big feet energy.
That's good stuff. That's big.
yes.
That's so good. Okay. My question. Hold on. I'm rewinding. All right.
Oh, sure.
Strangest things that people have asked you to walk
Ooh.
Iguanas, clearly, which I think is... It's a weird one. It's got 4 legs. Okay, it can walk. But come on.
It's more common than you think, you know.
Really?
That's one of the things I really had to get used to.
No, they seem very trendy, iguanas.
Well, you know, when I got into the business back in the 80s, that was like height iguana, you know, and it's really it's decreased, but still I get 2 to 3 requests every month probably. It's
For iguanas.
Yeah.
Is that because in the 80s there was a lot of like punk rock? And
I think it was just kind of a weird time, you know. People weren't doing drugs as much, but they felt like they had to have something weird going on, you know.
Yeah.
So they got iguanas.
Yeah. So that's a weird one, but that's kind of par for the course now. I'd say I've gotten parakeets before.
Really?
Which you don't think, you know, wings.
Yeah, like let those guys fly.
Yeah.
Do they walk though? So maybe they do need to like use their little legs.
Well, they hop.
Oh, that's so
my
cute.
God.
Yeah.
I just got a vision of
Just think about a little hopping parakeet on a leash.
Whenever I feel sad, I'm gonna think of this image.
Oh yeah.
Hopping parakeet.
Oh yeah. I try to walk at least 1 a week. It really keeps my spirits up.
That makes me so happy.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Well, you should come with me sometime. You want to come walk a parakeet with me?
Yes, well, I got certified, so yes, I can. Oh my gosh, on the online one, it says I can walk anything.
This makes me want to reapply for this job.
I know. Would you like to be my assistant instead?
Dash hound it, or no, greyhound it.
Michelle, she's wanting to know if you want to be the assistant now.
Do you want to be my assistant?
It's okay if you want to take this job. I mean, we're both pretty much sitting in the green room waiting to be...
I don't want to create tension between you guys,
I
but
feel
clearly
like this is
you are
only
the better
fair.
applicant.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we're all agreed here, but I'm still going to reapply. Like, I'm going to do a bad job, especially when it comes to like time a cat's on my docket.
Sure.
And I got to take that guy out.
Yeah.
That cat's going to get away.
I have to, again, in the interview, I have to be honest with myself. I just learned this recently from a dear friend. I'm allergic to cats.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
I can't be around them.
So you can't leave that off the application.
Oh, my God. You're a little angry.
You
If
guys...
there's hypoallergenic cats, then yes.
Well, I just can't guarantee that.
Yep.
And I wish I could because this is heartbreaking.
No one can. Even the ones they say are hypoallergenic, my eyes still swell up and then I can't breathe and false advertising.
That's a difficult life for you. I get that.
No, I've always... Thank you. I think I would be a great cat lady.
I think you would. But you'll be an even better dash-hound lady.
Thank you so much. I'm going to adopt like 12 dash hounds.
I think that's a great idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. You can never have too many. I've got 6 myself.
I was going to ask, what is your favorite of all the animals you've walked? Dachshund? Is that the obvious answer then here?
You know, you'd think it would be based
my
on
God.
me gassing them up so much, but I know. I gotta say, I'm a little bit tickled by goats.
No.
I've only walked 2 goats in my life, but they were the best walks in my life.
What do you think of this yoga goat trend?
I was just about to ask about that. That is big.
Do you know what this is?
On
The people
social
doing
media.
yoga.
Tell me about
People
this.
do yoga, regular, like plain Jane yoga, from
Sure.
what I understand of yoga. And then they let goats kind of climb all over them because goats are like climbing animals. So there's like baby goats in the area where you're doing yoga, and they're just like, they're hopping up on your ass while it's in the air, and that's it. It's just yoga around an animal.
Now that sounds like an attraction in Barbland.
Wait,
I
Barbland?
love that.
Barbland?
Oh, it's a pipe dream. It's just a pipe dream.
No, don't act like that's...
No.
I could see...
We all have dreams that are
You're
just
writing
meant to be dreams.
things
Like
down
being a cat
right
lady.
now about yoga in your book there.
I just like to take notes to remember things for my dreams later. That's all. That's all it is.
You're telling me you don't have a list of things, attractions, that happen at a place called Barbland in there?
I'm not telling you that at all. Because if I told you that, it would be a lie.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
This is why we're sleuths, okay?
You guys, I can't believe you haven't solved this murder yet.
I know. That's a blow.
Oh, well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bringing it back to that, actually, we're going to move on to our next segment, which is
Oh, sure.
connecting the dots.
Okay.
So, Barb, you're a key player in helping us solve the mystery because we have Roger, the mailman.
Yeah.
Dogs love to hate mailmen.
Mailman.
I understand you saw him before he was murdered.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Maybe.
But yes,
Yeah,
it's
we don't
true.
know.
I don't mean to Rudy toot my horn again, but I have a bit of a relationship with black labs where I can really feel what they're thinking. Whoa. And I'll tell you what. The day before he disappeared, there was a black lab that saw him and chased him. Yes.
No way.
And he chased them, and he chased him, and he chased him.
Roger is an athlete.
He is a fast runner.
Yeah.
Very fast runner.
And Roger always said he liked that the dogs like chased him and made it feel fun.
He seemed to enjoy it more than your typical mailman would, which I always appreciated about him as a dog lover myself. But on this particular day, this black lab, Toby.
What was the lab's name? Yeah, Toby.
Toby, the black lab. He could just tell that Roger wasn't into it. He didn't want to run. He only ran because he felt like he should. It's like something had changed in Roger. And he was never the same. And then he was gone.
No. I'm going to throw this out there. Roger found out something about this case that could have blown it wide open, and then he's suddenly gone. I think Professor X knew Roger knew something.
He knew too much.
He knew too much.
I think that's it.
Yeah, no, and Roger, he actually had 2 black labs himself, so he loved Labradors. He said Labradors are his favorite kind of dog to mess around with. Like, that doesn't sound like
so
Roger.
How could he not be happy?
Yeah.
Right.
You're getting chased.
And I wonder what happened to his dogs.
Oh my God. I'll go check on him. Anybody know where he lives? I'll find him. I'll adopt him. I'll take him.
He knew where all of us lived?
Yeah, that's
no idea
true.
where that guy lived.
Doesn't
know
that make
where
you a
he
little bit
lived.
melancholy?
Yeah.
How much somebody knows about you, but you just don't know anything about them.
God.
I know. Well, I don't know. I think I got to say this has inspired me.
Yeah?
I've tried a few times and I've gotten a door slammed in my face every time. But I think I need to go back to Professor X and I need to walk that cat.
Oh, so you're saying you've been over there?
Oh yeah.
My God.
Oh yeah, I've been there. Did
You
I not say
knocked
that?
on his door,
Oh, I
and
knocked
you
on his
had
door.
him answer that door?
Well, it wasn't him
No.
who answered. It was the cat. The cat answered the
The
door.
cat answered the
door.
yes.
Yeah.
So
it was just it was more like his cat door. So
Right.
maybe that was a.
yeah.
I
And
buried the lead there. I'm sorry.
And the cat said Tabby, but recently it's for all fell off, kind of like the cat in Dr. Evil.
Oh no.
Well, I just want to say, like, that is totally like Professor X's cat to slam a door in someone's face.
That's kind of what I think. Well, that's it. That's a pet emulating its owner.
Yes.
We've talked about this.
Right?
Yeah.
And I have for sure seen that cat take down a bird or two. All right? I'm just going to say.
Not a parakeet. Don't say a parakeet.
No, I don't know what type, but I know that cat has been feasting on more than just like kitty chow.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Oh, that cat. I'm so sorry that cat slammed the door in your face.
Well, you know what? He lost all his fur because of it, probably. So.
Yeah. And that's
He got
very
what's coming
uncat-like. Cats, I hear, are very friendly.
Yeah.
You do?
Everything I've ever heard, every experience I've ever had with a cat has been fantastic.
Maybe it's me.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. There's a big rivalry between dog people and cat people. So you probably are just a dog person.
I must be. Maybe I put off that vibe. Maybe. Do you find animals intuit things as well? You intuit into Labradors.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Labradors are so cute.
They are. They're great.
Yeah.
Maybe
think cats
maybe
can just
cats just can tell that.
Read me like a book.
Yeah. They know. They all know more. If cats could talk, if parakeets could talk, if animals could talk, this murder would be solved. I've said it. You can quote me on that.
That's 100% true. So we've talked with a gardener in the past who claims that they can in fact talk to squirrels. All right. We have not been able to verify this, but they have claimed that squirrels have outright told them that some terrible things have happened over
Well,
there.
that is fascinating.
Right?
I think that's great.
And that
These things are really
cat,
connected.
cat might be what do you say when you're an assistant to the murder?
Ooh, an accomplice.
An accomplice. I think
And a
that
Comcat.
an
And a catless.
Comcat.
And a catless.
Comcast.
Oh my.
And a Comcat.
Complicated.
I gotta find this cat. I gotta talk to this cat, right?
We would love that if you would talk to this. Okay, I don't want to put this on anyone but us because we are the ones in this trying to solve this murder.
Sure.
And this is dangerous.
You know what? This isn't my territory. I should know better. I should leave it to the sleuths.
And being around cats in general is dangerous. I'm a dog person too, spoiler alert.
Yeah, no.
You just gotta love them. That's all I want is love.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't love them. You can't touch them.
Yeah,
It's not the feeling
So
I
you
get. I
get a
usually
pass.
feel like they want blood.
Well, and then they get mad at me. Sometimes they'll come up and they'll rub against my leg and they'll go, and I'll go, I can't pet you. And I say it, I go, I can't pet you. And then they get mad at me and they go,
Oh my gosh. Well, imagine that. Imagine you went and gave somebody a hug and they just said, I can't hug you. It hurts. doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh my God. That.
It hurts. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just think one day I'll be able to take, I always think about that too. What if I like meet someone and they have cats and they love their cats?
Sure.
Is that a deal
And then
breaker?
that's a deal breaker because I'm like definitely allergic. I'm
no.
definitely allergic. But I guess for love, I don't know. Who knows?
What would you do for love?
What would you do for love?
Barbara, I'd like to ask you, what would be a deal breaker for you?
Well, I mean, clearly someone that doesn't like animals would be a
Just,
deal
well,
breaker.
yeah.
Besides that, if he's a murderer, that'd be a deal breaker.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'd say maybe if he doesn't like Subway, that's something that's a pretty big part of my routine. So
Love Subway.
Yes.
Okay, people complain about the smell that sticks to you after being in a Subway. I find that only pleasant.
it's a great perfume.
Why isn't it?
Do you mean Subway the sandwich?
Subway the sandwich
Yes,
shop.
the sandwiches.
Yes.
Yes. What kind of sub do you get?
Turkey.
Just turkey.
Turkey. Yep.
Any accoutrement?
Lettuce sometimes.
Yeah. I go for that Southwest Chipotle sauce on anything. Anything.
Do you really?
I don't.
What if it was
Pizza
full
sub,
veggie?
Don't care.
No,
Don't
that's
care.
a good point.
Chipotle
Full
sauce.
veggie?
Give me Chipotle. So I'll take.
My God.
You take 2 buns, put Chipotle sauce in the middle. I'll eat that. I'll eat it.
Oh my gosh.
That is insane.
That is insane. I agree with you. I'm like, Chipotle and a veggie sub?
That seems crazy. It just seems crazy to me. But to each their own. Who am I to judge? You know?
I'm a Jimmy John's gal.
You know, I don't hate it. I'm
Yeah.
not going to judge you too much for that.
Thank
They have
you.
their virtues, but yeah, Subway.
How it is. We can only do so much,
Do you ever feed your dogs people food, or are you like, some people are very against that?
Some people are very against that, but, think about if we ate the same thing every day. Think about how you would feel, If you just had a peanut butter and jelly
If
every
it was
day,
just like,
all day.
It was essentially cereal, right?
Yeah.
If I just ate dry cereal every day.
Yeah, that's no
Oh.
good. That's no fun. No, I usually make lamb chops on Fridays, and we all have lamb chops.
God, I'll come over.
Yeah, come on over anytime. It's been a long time since we had a human. That'd be great.
That'd be fun.
Oh, that'd be real
Wow.
nice. Yeah. Everybody gets in on it.
and
and I
you-
love being around dogs. Yeah.
And now I'm getting the feeling too that like when you say we, you're talking about like other people's pets as well. Like you babysit these pets, right?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
not just a walking job.
yeah.
You go above and beyond.
Oh, Barb's is full all the time. Always full of pets. My pets, somebody else's pets, the guy on the street's pet, your pet, anybody's pet. I'll
Yeah.
take them. I love them.
Gosh.
You're so dedicated. You are, in fact, as far as my heart's concerned, definitely certified.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Hey,
I can't believe it.
you've got our certification.
You definitely have our certification.
That
If
means-
anyone out there listening right now also needs their pets walked or has any clues, some feedback, anything else that they would like to send to us here.
Or would like
on the
Barb to
podcast.
tell you what kind of dog you are.
Yeah.
Just get some
sure.
insight on what
than
kind of pet
happy.
you are, what your pet that you already have, says about you. I'm sure we could supply that information too. You can email us at sleuthmates@gmail.com, sleuthmates @gmail.com, or you can send us anything you can send to phone numbers, text messages, voicemails, any of that kind of stuff at 815-570-9979. It's always open, I wanted to say, but that's, as open as an email or phone number always is.
Yeah. Give us a call.
We're keeping the phone lines open for everyone, so use them,
I hope they do.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I do a quick plug just for
Yes, of
absolutely.
course.
Go ahead.
For all of your pet needs, just look up Walkin' Barb. Walkin' Barb. You can find me on LinkedIn, or I have posters up and down Halstead Street. Thank you so much.
God, that sounds like a crack of a whip. Walking Barb.
Walking Barb.
Inspires confidence, doesn't it?
It does. And Barb, if you were a dog, I think you would be a ginger labradoodle.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh. She's crying a little bit.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever thought that I was important enough to be a Labradoodle.
You're not just one dog. You're two. And you've got ginger hair.
Yeah, that does factor in, I think. But
You know, this made my week. It really did.
Well,
well, listen, you've made ours. You've helped us immensely with the case, and we didn't solve it. We did not solve it, but I think
now we know what happened to Roger, kind
we
of.
know kind of, maybe
yeah.
what happened to Roger, and we may have some more information depending on spy work that may or may not happen.
And don't forget to rate, subscribe, like, all the stuff that Guy usually says at this point in time. Our podcast on the website where podcasts can be found. I'm not old.
That's
I'm
all
young,
correct. No.
and I know where you can find podcasts. It's on the TV Guide
Nope.
channel.
Nope, not quite.
Find the podcast there.
It looks like a TV Guide channel, but it is in fact like iTunes. A lot of podcast locations on the internet, but do not go to TV Guide.
And also, love thy neighbor, or they might just murder you. Bye.
Bye.
Bow wow wow.
So many questions left to answer. What kind of dog would I be? A chinchilla? How many peels does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? A 1, a 2, a 3. 3. If you love Chipotle sauce so much, why not go to Chipotle? And of course, is Professor X a serial killer? All this and more next time on Our Neighbor's a Murderer.